Hi, my name is Charles Elwood. I'm a board member at the Holland Museum, and the Holland Museum has 100,000 artifacts in its archives. And in its main gallery, there's 700 art pieces. So we had a problem. How do we show more of the artifacts in the archives to the public? And maybe some of the 700 pieces in the public gallery could be brought down into the archive. So of course I stumbled upon the Azure Percept, and the Azure Percept has vision and AI that you can train, and anybody can train to detect objects. So the museum staff and I thought up of a great idea, which was to test the Azure Percept and have the museum staff pick 10 tulips species to detect during tulip time. So the use case was visitors to Holland could take pictures of tulips throughout the city. There's over 1 million bulbs planted in Holland, and they could bring the pictures into the Holland Museum, hold up their phone to the camera, and then the AI in the Azure Percept would detect what type of species the tulips were and show that on the screen of the detected tulip type. So the first step we had to do was reflash the unit. That was probably the most tricky part, so I helped the museum with that part. Then the museum uploaded and trained images. The staff members said it was really straightforward to drag and build a bounding box in the uploaded images around the object they wanted to identify, and then from a drop-down they just selected the tag that they wanted to identify the object with. Or then you train the AI model, and then click on the deploy to Azure Percept, and a few minutes later the camera could then recognize the different species of tulip. So we want to take this even further now, and the next step is to install 3 cameras in the main gallery. So this will enable the museum staff to see if visitors are interacting with certain artifacts and not with others, and then we can change them out with artifacts from down in our archives.